Hey, welcome to a special edition of The Rundown with Ramon. So glad you're here. We do it every single episode to help you live your best life or grow your business. Today, we're going to talk all about social media marketing, content marketing, building your business, and more. Social media marketing world is the biggest event gathering of social media marketers. And here, I'm going to interview them to get their best tips to help you grow your business. So sit back, watch, and relax and see the interviews I had to help you and your business on The Rundown with Ramon. And if you're hearing the sound of my voice, do me a favor, DM me on Instagram, Ramon Ray Smart Hustle, email me, ramon@ramonray.com. Let me know if you want to be interviewed on the next episode of The Rundown with Ramon. Here we are in San Diego. Let's go.
Affiliate Program Manager here at High Level. We're an all-in-one sales and marketing platform. Our website is gohighlevel.com, and I would love if you checked us out.
And where do we check you out at? Oh, you said that already. Say it one more time, huh?
So you can check us out at gohighlevel.com.
I love it. So let's start right there. What is High Level? What do you do? What problem are you solving? Who do you do it for? Feel free to give us that whole overview of what is High Level.
Yeah, absolutely. So High Level is an all-in-one sales and marketing platform. What we've seen is that the plumber, the dentist, the doctor, etc., they're really good at doing what they're doing, but they really need help for digital marketing from an agency owner. And that's what we do. We get all the tools that agency owners need, and we put them in one space so that they can really help out the small business owner. What we do differently from a lot of others is we allow you to white label it. We do it all for one price. You can bring on unlimited clients, unlimited contacts, etc., etc. It's a really awesome thing. We've seen a lot of people grow. We work with 23,000 agencies, 500,000 small businesses, and the things that people have been able to do on High Level absolutely blows my mind.
I love it. And they have you too, Kelsey.
Yeah,
so
you.
Let's talk about, this is all-in-one sales and marketing. It's a very broad word.
Yeah.
So help us understand, give us 3 or 4 of the key pillars that High Level does.
Yeah, so we have 400 different features.
Okay.
So the features that will attract you are really different. Some of my favorite include our CRM.
Okay, so CRM is
texting,
big. Okay.
email marketing, social media platform posting, full automations, workflows. We allow you to get everything, copy it, paste it for every single client. We have rebilling, so you could charge what you want for emails and texts. A bunch of awesome stuff. We just rolled out some content AI. Everyone has AI, and we wanted to make sure that all of our agency owners have all the tools that they need to succeed and provide these small businesses with.
So definitely a soup to nuts. So Kelsey, help us understand that maybe, can you give us a scenario? Bring one of your customers, you can think of a scenario. They had this problem. They were not using High Level. They were using this.
Yeah.
Here's what they started using us for and what happened, if that makes sense. Give us 1 or 2 for examples.
Yeah. So before High Level, I used to help clients out with their social media.
Okay.
And I was doing a lot of things for med spas. And what I saw is that after I set up social media for the year for my clients, usually they would leave. I would see insane amounts of churn because ultimately I was setting them up on someone else's software to find success. Here at High Level, because you can white label it, you can both be the software provider and the service provider. So you can provide them with all of these things that you're already good at, email marketing, text, social media, etc., etc., and you can also put your logo on top of ours, and then they'll also pay you for the software. It ensures that they're stickier, it ensures that you're able to provide them with everything that they need, and it's so much easier for the small business owner because all they need to do when they need help is to reach out to you.
I love it. And so actually, High Level's customers are, in what I'm hearing, are really the agency owners. That's the play. You're not necessarily going out directly after the small business owner, but High Level's like, no, we want to find agencies that are helping their small business owners with sales and marketing, and we would love to offer them the chance to have their own platform using us to offer them. Is that about right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We're not looking to work with a small business owner because we know that the agency owners, the consultants, the entrepreneurs, they're the ones that actually know how to help those individuals find success. So we're just trying to target all of those really experienced digital marketers.
Got it. So let's touch on that. Maybe we talk to the agency owner, if you have, if not, no problem. But can you talk about what makes a successful agency? Let's turn it. I was going to go towards the small business end user, but let's talk about agencies. We're here at Social Media Marketing World. What are some things besides high level that you're seeing agencies do well that are succeeding and growing? And what are some ones maybe if you know they're coming to you and they're like, we're stuck, we're not growing? I'm assuming customer service is one thing, but can you talk to that a bit? What are some agencies that are rocking it? What are some things they're doing very well?
Yeah, so I think that in general, it's always finding a niche, it's always finding the right customer, it's finding the right thing to offer. But what we've really found is since we really have a lot of insight into what these agency owners are doing, we found that the people who are leveraging SaaS, software as a service, so really getting high levels features and making it their own for their clients, white labeling that and charging it is incredible. It gives you incredible amounts of scalability. It gives all of your customers all the automations that they need, and it allows you to focus on the human touch and all of the things that you actually need to do, while letting your phone calls be answered by or automations, by letting the texts be answered out. You really need to lean into the software aspect of it more than expected in order to be seeing insane amounts of MRR. Here at High Level, we really encourage our agency owners to go through this path where they learn what they want to do as an agency, they continue to grow, and then they leverage SaaS on top of all of that. Because that SaaS portion is the part that will be able to scale. It'll be easy for you to find revenue for your clients, revenue for you without adding any additional employees. It's a flat fee here at High Level, so we've really seen that be able to find a lot of success.
I love it. So let's dive into that more, Kelsey. Talking about for your agency owners or partners that you're working with, they're deciding, do I do it my own and cobble together tools, which is one play to do, and they're deciding, or do I use High Level and not just use High Level, but I can white label it. So just dive into that a bit more. Talk about those two options they have and what you're telling them as they're deciding, do I keep using 10 or more of great tools that could be great, or do I use other tools that one tool that could be better, especially white labeling High Level? Talk about that, what your case is to them. And you said it already today, but underline that a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the question at the end of the day actually is, do you want to be helping grow other people's businesses, or do you want to be putting this money back in your wallet?
Got it.
At the end of the day, your client should be trusting you. They shouldn't be bogged down by how many softwares they have to sign up for. They shouldn't be bogged down by all of these logins, figuring out where to go for what. They should just be going to you for everything that they need. It makes their lives so much easier. And here at High Level, we have this really interesting concept where we have this ideas board, and we just ask people, what do you want us to build next? And the things with the highest amount of votes we add in. So we listen to what people need. We've done it for the past 5 years. And I think that's the main difference at the end of the day. It's, do you want your customers to be signing up with these other individuals and knowing that these other softwares exist, comparing the two, or do you want them to just come to you with any digital marketing question that they have?
I love it. Kelsey, one more time, give us your full name and how agency owners can work with High Level and reach. And please, one more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. My name is Kelsey Nabalta. I'm the Affiliate Program Manager here at High Level. You can always contact us at our landing page, gohighlevel.com. That is gohighlevel.com. We are the all-in-one marketing and sales platform for agency owners.
Kelsey, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ramon.
Hey, Austin Dissel here. I lead marketing at Jasper.
Awesome. So what is Jasper? It says here on your banner, come see AI in action. What is Jasper? And then talk at the higher level. Why is it important? Why do we care?
Yeah, well, artificial intelligence has taken the headline news over the past few months. You've probably heard of ChatGPT. It's actually one of our partners, among a few others, where we help businesses use AI every day in their daily workload, from social media content, writing emails, writing website content, any kind of content that you need, Jasper can help you with.
I love it. And for those who are not familiar with AI at a higher level, I know artificial intelligence, what is that? And then you have machine learning thrown in there.
Yeah.
Is it just if and, like simple, like 1 + 1 is 2 and I programmed it? What's so big about that? Educate us a bit about AI, and then I want to get into particular Jasper and content. But AI, give the layperson who's still like, is that Tesla? Or is AI like my microwave timer going off? You get what I mean? Help me understand that.
Yeah, so artificial intelligence is a word thrown around a lot. Most of the time when it's thrown around, it's not actually real AI. It's just programming. When you look at OpenAI, who created ChatGPT, and they're one of our bigger partners. They actually trained in artificial intelligence on most of the internet that's out there. So it has a huge knowledge base. It can write about pretty much anything. It can make decisions on what the best sentence would be, how to rewrite it in your tone of voice. And so, yeah, it can actually do any kind of commands that you ask it to. If you give it a prompt of write an email in the tone of voice of Jerry Seinfeld, it can do that.
Got it. So it's beyond just programming, which is, like a mathematical equation. This is advanced. It's still programming. Humans still did it. But to your point, this is where I cannot just say, take me the fastest route, but something like take me the fastest route that have the most scenes, and so I can see my grandma. Something like that. It's taking it way beyond just...
Yeah, it can take unstructured data and make something out of it.
Unstructured. Love it. Okay, let's talk about Jasper then. What is Jasper? What do you do? And why should we care?
Yeah, so Jasper's the AI content platform for teams. We help companies get on board using AI in their daily work, saving a lot of time, breaking through writer's block, and ultimately helping you create better content in faster time. People would look at Jasper because they are looking for a reliable AI platform for their team that works everywhere that you do. If you are in Notion, if you're in Canva, if you're in Monday.com, if you're in YouTube, you don't have to open up new tabs to go to Jasper. It's there in your browser, or you can use our API and connect it in there. Teams love it because it helps you consistently stay on brand across everybody in your org. So for example, we have Sports Illustrated. They have 2,000 writers in their organization, and they're looking, how do we on-ramp our new writers to write for the journal in a way that's on brand with Sports Illustrated's practices. And so Jasper can help you do that. It makes every writer about 4 to 8 times more effective in their daily work. So what used to take them 4 hours, they can do in 1 hour. That's 2 articles a day. And when you really think about that at scale across your company, tons of savings. This is really the assistant to promote you. It's a tool, it's not a takeover. It is here to increase your productivity at work. And so when you look at, there's kind of 2 forms of AI that we've depicted in our movies. You got the Terminator,
right?
And then you have the Jetsons. And the Jetsons is, this keeper that's helping you get your work done, and now you can actually do more human things instead of just, typing on the internet. So this is going to help your brand really elevate the output, because gosh, there's never been more demand for content these days. And we don't believe that AI is going to replace humans, but we do believe the humans that use AI will overcome those who don't use AI. And every business can be AI enabled. So if you're saying, well, I'm a plumber, I don't know how to use AI. Well, the fact is, the plumbers who do use AI are the ones that are generating content every day for their business. They're the ones that are responding to reviews on their Google My Business. They're the ones that are onboarding SEO teams. They're doing great email marketing follow-up. So all of these, companies that are enabling themselves with AI are actually producing way more quality of work, and they're actually winning in the competition.
I like how you said that. And as we go along, one more time, just give us your full name. One more time, Austin.
Yeah, Austin Distel from Austin, Texas.
Love it. Yes, Austin. So it seems like, Austin, there's been something in the digital marketing digerati, that AI, Jasper, ChatGPT, these tools are going to replace us. But I just want to underline, you're saying no, but you have to learn to use the tools. So I think that's a very important part, that those who are bloggers and writers and et cetera don't have to be afraid of it, but they do have to leverage it. You already said it, but I'm underlining that again.
So you'll be reminded of what's happening in AI because it's very similar what happened with the dawn of the internet. A lot of people that were business owners were looking at the internet as this thing only for tech geeks. And they were like, oh, I'll never have to use the internet.
My fax is good enough.
Yeah, my fax are good enough. So they're like, we have an online store. We have a store. Why would people ever buy books online? Right. Come along, Amazon, right? If you look at every industry has been enabled by the internet. Then came along mobile. Everyone's like, well, I don't need a mobile business. But all of a sudden now everybody gets business on their phone. It literally changed the game. all of these were barriers to entry. So if you look at the internet, it allowed for non-geographic, it removed barriers of geography. If you look at mobile, it removed all barriers to time. You don't have to be on a desktop. You don't have to go into store hours. At any point in time, you can call and talk to somebody. When we look at generative AI as a whole, which we just had our conference on, what's interesting is generative AI has unlocked capacity. So now the human use of time, the amount of stuff that we need to do in a day, has now unfolded. More content was generated between 2016 and 2018, in those 2 years, than the previous 2,000 years. So that was years ago. Now with generative AI, the demands for content have never been higher. And so for those that just ignore that will be left in the past. Same thing for the internet. Those who did not build a website, their brick and mortar went out of business. And so we look at this today, generative AI is here to help you enable more business for yourself.
I love it. And Austin, I have one or two more questions for you. Thank you so much for your time here. We're Social Media Marketing World. And by the way, for those who are interested in Jasper, give us your website or the best way, tell us the full website and all that.
Yeah, so you can just go to Jasper AI, you can get a free trial and use it for yourself. Honestly, play around. It is not daunting. I want you to enjoy using it. In fact, use it outside of your work too. Actually, I was just talking with a mother who every night their 8-year-old son, Jimmy, will always tell her his fantasies, what's going on in his head, a little 8-year-old imagination.
Yep.
And they started using Jasper at night to tell it a story. And they said, Jasper, come up with a story. Then it had Jasper create an image that matches that story. Come to find out, go on Amazon.com and look up Jimmy's Jungle Adventure. And an 8-year-old published a book with his AI buddy. And so really cool to see just the imagination and really the creative unlock that's happening with AI these days.
I love it. Austin, you've been so great for us and so great with us. Thank you so much. I want to end on one or two more examples, practical examples for the business owners out there you've already given us. I heard one example yesterday. One of our peers, one of the speakers was talking about how you could put into tools like Jasper a blog post and they can come up with the meta tags, those non-geeks out there, the things, the little things at the top for SEO and all that. As an example, to your point of normally you'd have to do that manually. Jasper and tools like this can help you short circuit that. Can you give us maybe one or two more examples of, hey, you're a business owner, here's how normally you've been using content, using a tool like Jasper can help you do this. You've already said it, but just one or two more so people understand this is a tool to help you.
All right, so we look at social media. Actually, let's begin with your pillar content. So we're looking at SEO articles and we're looking at your email follow-up to those SEO articles. We're trying to generate leads and we're trying to follow up with those leads, build rapport and trust. It takes a long time to write an article. So I was just talking with a plumber yesterday. He's in Dallas, recently in Texas. There was a freeze and all the pipes froze. If he had published an article that day on Dallas home buyers, did you get hit by the freeze? Looking for the best plumber in Dallas? And then all of the information, right? And so, it's daunting to start a blog post and publish it on WordPress. But what if you just had in Google Docs your AI assistant right there, and you said, hey Jasper, literally this is how easy it is. Hey Jasper, write a paragraph below about what you should do if your pipes freeze. Next, write a paragraph about home buyers getting hit by the freeze in Dallas, Texas. Then write about my plumbing company and how we are the best in town. And so now you have 3 paragraphs that go from problem, agitate, solution. This is the great copywriting framework of how you generate business. Jasper, we taught all of the best copywriting frameworks. The AIDA framework, awareness, interest, desire, and action. The PAS framework, problem, agitate, solution. Not only is an SEO optimized AI, it's also here to help you convert your visitors into leads and then your leads into buyers. Second, we now need to promote that blog post on social. So you can go and post it on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Let's say that you generate a quick YouTube video. Summarize your content. Jasper, summarize the above. literally just say that sentence, and it reads the content on the page, creates a paragraph below, summarizing everything on the page. Normally, you would have your assistant do that, summarize your meeting notes, summarize your podcast episode, summarize your YouTube script. And then we look at our lead follow-up. You should probably have broadcast, events happen, you should let people know about the freeze, but also you should have, whenever they opt in, a 3-step, at least, a journey to follow up. So say, hey, welcome, my name is Bob the Plumber, and I'm all about, family values. I'm all about, Southern hospitality in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And so that's all about your brand rapport. Then you talk about what makes you different in email too. Jasper can help you all with this. So you look at, watch out for the other plumbers. They aren't certified. They aren't insured. All these things, right? That's why you need X, Y, and Z. Lastly, you need a strong call to action email. Hey, have you been thinking about getting a plumber, but you're not sure who to commit to? Come just get a risk-free quote from us. We'll come out, we'll analyze the problem and help you out. So this is the kind of thing Jasper is really good at. It really doesn't take much time. All you have to do is get in there and play with it.
I love it. One more time, give us your full name and how we can get more about Jasper.
Yeah, so my name is Austin Distel, but the best way to learn AI is just to go and get a demo or to go and get a free trial at jasper.ai.
Hey, Taylor, thanks for spending time with us today. So you work at Hootsuite.
Yes.
Hootsuite, as I understand, is the premier company that helps people with social something or other. What is Hootsuite? Let's start there. Taylor Sheen?
Shane.
Taylor
Good
Shane
try.
of Hootsuite.
Yes.
Please, Taylor, tell us about Hootsuite.
Cool. So Hootsuite is a social media management software. So we're able to connect all of your social networks into our dashboard, schedule, create content, and view back analytics for all your main networks to increase brand awareness, and also get your name out to your customers and potential customers. We also do solutions like social listening, advocacy, reviews, so a wide breadth of things that Hootsuite does, but mainly for social media managers, directors, social media experts,
Got it.
etc.
Got it. And what we can do here is let's start right at the top and let's figure out, start for those who are the basic beginning people, what is the biggest challenge that they have leveraging the power of social media? The biggest thing they have.
Yeah, I think it's mainly being able to create content, always be creating content, new, exciting video, photo content, always be posting like multiple times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. So the consistency of it is probably the biggest challenge when we talk about our 1 or 3 user accounts.
Okay, so it's not even fancy stuff like all kind of acronyms and special stuff and meta codes and all that stuff. It's just being consistent and getting it out there. Let's dive into that a bit more.
Yeah.
Anything that you tell Hootsuite clients just when they start being consistent. And what does that mean? Maybe use an example. Real estate, lawyer, accountant, dog walker. Give me an example of what's the challenge that they're coming to you and you're like, just do it. Is it more start with mindset? Like you just got to make it part of your routine.
Yeah,
Talk more about that.
Mindset or personalizing the content or like using something like Hootsuite to schedule it out in advance. So sit down on a Monday of the month and schedule the whole month out. But yeah, mindset and then being able to personalize that content to your audience will help with engagements and making sure it's as personalized as possible.
Love it. Personalization and consistency. So now we're talking to another level. Okay. I've been pretty consistent, Taylor, pretty consistent in getting my content out there. I'm doing it several times a day, several times a week, depending on the platform. I'm getting it. I'm moving forward. Got it. Being consistent. I'm making it a bit human, a bit personal. Hey, this is Taylor. Listen, 2 tips I want to share with you, whatever it may be. Then what's next? I've been doing that now for 6 months, Taylor.
Okay.
6 months.
You're grinding.
What happens next?
Okay, now you're going to be able to use the analytics to view back your engagement, what content is resonating. Is it video? Is it static? Is it reels? What's working and not working? And then shift your strategy more based on where people are engaging and commenting and interacting with your comment.
Got it.
Your content.
And you mentioned the word strategy, which I know is a big thing. I just heard probably our mutual friends, John Jans, Tech Marketing and others, strategy. What does that mean for that 5-person company? Well, I'm sure anybody has to have strategy. What are some things that you would say when we're thinking about strategy? I mean, I've been consistent. I'm looking now at what's engaging more. How do I do that strategy? I'm a landscaper in Indiana somewhere.
Okay.
If you had to say, here's some things you may want to now let's ramp it up even further, what would you say next?
That's a good question. I would say being able to now engage as well with your customers on the social network. So when they're commenting, when they're DMing you, being there, being responsive, getting back to them in a timely manner. So you've got the content, you're being consistent, you're personalized, and now they're engaging with you. Taking it sometimes off social and bringing it into like how you can help, actually responding to them. When
email lists, maybe marketing automation, all the things that are beyond the social.
Because we integrate with MailChimp and a number of different email marketing and a number of different solutions that as marketers you're already using. So bringing it maybe off social and bringing it more into your day-to-day to see if it's a good fit for your business.
Love it. Let's dive into Hootsuite, which I'm sure X% of the people listening to the Rundown, Ramon, use. What are some things we need to know, starting with a similar frame, maybe the beginner stuff? I just got my Hootsuite account. What if Ramon? If I could tell everybody this, their whole experience of Hootsuite would be better. Talk to those people. They just signed up for Hootsuite, and they're like, what do I do? What is Taylor going to tell us?
Connect your accounts. Connect your accounts.
Connect our social accounts. Hootsuite. Got it.
To Hootsuite. Sign in, create a password. And honestly, it seems daunting, but it's very easy to use. I am not very tech savvy, and I can use it, and I demo it every day, and it's like, it is easy. It makes it has Canva integrations, Grammarly. We want you to be in Hootsuite as much as possible, so it's making your job easier and streamlining.
Got it. So I wake up in the morning, I kiss my wife, I see my dog and my kids. Hootsuite. That's it.
Connect. Once your accounts are connected, you're good to go. You can start scheduling.
Got it. And then give us a scenario, since you demo it. How are people using Hootsuite? Can you make up a scenario like I'm Jenny or whatever? Just give us 2 or 3. Here's what happens. Here's the life and the day of. If that's a fair question, just make up how it works. I go to. What am I doing with these tools you mentioned, Canva? Whatever you want. Make an example. Just
So you wake up and you're like, I got to get some content out, but I don't have any content to get out. So you're gonna start creating content, most likely using our Composer. With the Canva integration, you can actually create content and edits in Canva and pull it into Hootsuite, and then create your copy and schedule it across. So I would say like collecting assets, maybe if you're using like Google Drive or Dropbox, integrating that with all of your images and your copy into Hootsuite so it's easily pulled, spending some time to create your copy and schedule this out. So getting all of your assets and all of the information together is probably step 1. Step 2 is then spending time to sit down, schedule recommended time to publish on Hootsuite, posts when your audience is live. Step 3 is scheduling those out, and they're going to go out the exact day and time that you schedule them. And then step 4 is see the magic, wait for the engagement, and look at the analytics.
I love it. I love it. Probably 1 or 2 more questions, but this was great. And give us your full name again, what your role is at Hootsuite, and then how do those who want to use Hootsuite, where do we go? I have an idea, but I'll hear it from you. First, full name, what do you do, and give us a website link or the best way to get to Hootsuite.
Sounds good. So I'm Taylor Shane. I'm a strategic account executive at Hootsuite. So I work in our business and enterprise level suites. The best way to get a hold of us is going to our website and either requesting a demo. You can email me at taylor.shane@hootsuite.com.
Ooh, we got the email, people.
Or you can follow me on LinkedIn and reach out.
I love it. So 1 or 2 more questions. Let's talk about those who are demystify this. I'm going to get into politics a bit here. I hope you don't mind when we get into politics. Right. So that BK is politics. Some people said that, going on a third-party social thing, you shouldn't do it. Facebook will ding you for it. You got to go all native. And native people means, you got to go directly. Is it okay to use a Hootsuite platform?
Yes, you should be. We're in 2023 now. The reason why is because we actually have really strong partnerships with Facebook, Instagram, all the main social networks. Like we actually have a team who manages those partnerships. So we work with them directly to have the best APIs and the latest and greatest. It's not going to hurt your algorithm. It's easier to schedule.
So you've heard that myth too.
Yeah,
you've heard that. Okay.
And it is a myth. It's like it's easier to schedule. You have everything in one place.
Right.
You can do it at one time, opposed to like, I forgot to schedule. It's like 5 p.m. I'm at dinner or whatever. I have to do it through my phone. It's okay. You can do it through Hootsuite. Everyone's doing it. It's like the way of the future.
Yes. Anything I haven't asked you, Taylor, that I should have asked you? Anything you wanted to tell our audience? The rundown with Ramon, and you wanted to say?
I think reach out to me if you want to talk about Hootsuite.
Okay, I love it.
And try it out.
I love it. And one more time, give us your full name and the name how we can reach Hootsuite.
Sure. So Taylor Shane, www.hootsuite.com. Request a demo or reach out to me directly, taylor.shane@hootsuite.com.
Love it.
Thank you.